called ahead and sent the staff away. No one knows you're here.
It's good to be home.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Well, why didn't you tell her?
Tell me what?
I once owned Windermere and Spoon Island. This was my home, long before it became the Cassadines.
Yes, I vaguely recall my uncle telling me that the former owner was a psychotic criminal.
Yeah, I had a lot of fond memories of living here.
No one's interested in your memories.
Oh, wait, would you please tell your daughter that I will not tolerate her rudeness?
Bitte. Tell your father I'm not speaking to him until he apologizes for his attempt to co-opt me into his pathetic obsession with Anna Devane.
You all right?
You mean apart from the pain?
Oh, for God's sake. Come on, sit down.
I'm okay.
Please, can you move it?
Yeah, shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about me, Anna.
Well, I am.
Well, help me find a way out of this burg here so we can find Faison, get our daughter, and leave.
I'm tolerating you for one reason and one reason only.
Yes. You are hostages.
No. I'll cooperate with you for Robin's. Where is Robin?
She's escaped. She's so insignificant. No one noticed she was gone.
Well, find her. If she's caught, she endangers my Anna.
Not one more word about your scrawny shrew, or I will personally fly back to that island.
Shut up, the both of you. I'll find Robin.
It's fine. I'm right here.
Where'd you go?
I just went on the terrace to look at the city. I'd forgotten that you could actually see General Hospital from here.
Sie sind eine kleine Talent und eine große Schraube auf.
Ja. Og du er en elefant i et glashus for helvede.
Quiet, you'll wake the baby.
Can I get you anything?
A gun and 2 bullets.
Gladly, but I don't think Jerry Jacks would approve.
Then how about a launch? Tonight, after everyone goes to sleep.
And you really want to risk it?
Oh, you kæft for fan. I'll take these master suite.
You'll have to be more specific. You know there are more than 30 rooms in this house.
Yeah, I'll
Which one do
take
you
the
want?
east turret overlooking the cliffs, and for Albrecht, dump her in the basement.
I don't take orders from you.
Well, Jerry Jacks wouldn't agree.
The terms were clear. Your orders come from me and from him. Non-compliance or any attempt to reveal our presence here will only result in a call to Jerry, who will be all too happy to dole out punishment to your parents, Robin.
Let me know when it's my turn.
For what?
To pace. There's only enough room for one person to do it at a time.
By all means. You know, I still can't get over the fact that a guy with a name like Jerry Jacks got the drop on us.
Okay, remember all that advice you were doling out when I was beating myself up after I'd been outmaneuvered by Obrecht? Allow me to return the favor.
But we were so close. Robin was actually here.
I know. We'll find her.
Yeah, only if we ever get out of here.
Faison is one of the most wanted criminals on the planet. The WSB are going to be hot on his trail.
Yeah, and that bunch have never screwed up an operation.
Oh, they're just part of the picture. Mac.
Oh, well, yeah, who has no idea where we are?
All right, Holly. You know, she's going to get back from this whole trouble with Ethan, and then she's going to discover that you're missing from the clinic, and then, well, Duke's definitely going to be searching for me.
Well, let me speak to the clinic director. No, then get her out of the meeting. This is urgent. All right. Page Robert's brother. His name is Mac Scorpio. Hello. Hey, Duke, you okay? What are you doing here? When did you go back from Switzerland? Last night. Is everything okay? Well, you tell me. I've been trying to call Anna to get an update on Robert's condition, and I can't reach her.
Something about where that clinic is located. The mountains play havoc with cell reception. But there's nothing to worry about. I left Robert in Anna's capable hands.
Well, I just spoke to Robert's nurse, and Anna checked him out of the clinic, and they left together.
Robert was better, but he was in no condition to travel. Why the hell would they leave?
We get it. You're in charge, so now you can go back to pretending that you weren't made for each other.
Made for each other, as if.
As if you could ever get over me.
Eat box Bollen!
Okay, enough. Oh, I can't stand one more minute of this. Oh, my God. I'm going to take Ben to GH to get some blood work done. I mean, God knows what he was exposed to in that creepy lab. No offense.
None taken. That lab was no place for a baby. And I understand that you want to take care of your son.
I'll take you.
Well, if you're going to GH, then I'm going with you. If I'm going to extract Jerry's cure from Luke, I will need medical supplies.
An excuse. Are you hoping to bump into your husband?
A wayward husband. Oh, why use polite euphemisms? The man is a dog, as all men are. Patrick Drake did not wait for you to be cold in your grave before he found his way to my daughter's bed. And then, after that, to that mousiness Sabrina's.
Yet I am not cold in my grave.
You're also not going to General Hospital. Britta will be able to collect whatever you need, won't you, Britta?
Britt is an OB. She's not a researcher.
On second thought, go. I'll be happy to call Jerry. And I'll be sure to specify that he should kill Anna.
No, he'll take Scorpio out.
Nine. Ich bin sie nine.
Rob, it's too big a risk, okay? We have to protect your parents here.
I know.
Look, the tables will turn and we just have to cooperate for now.
Hey, are you okay being here by yourself with them?
Sure, I can hold my own.
Harm Robin, and you'll soon discover that my grandmother and I aren't so different.
I'm famished. Whip me up some of your famous Alpenmacaron. How about that?
Whip it up yourself. See if you touch your tongue to anything of mine again.
See, you haven't lost your charm.
Why so hostile? We were good friends once.
You and I,
Yeah.
we were never friends.
I was your favorite writer.
I was a child. I thought you were P.K. Sinclair and you wrote a book called Grandmother's Fang and Horse Lords of Rainbow Ridge.
Surely you read all my books to your little sweet daughter, Emma.
Don't even say her name.
I can't wait to read them to little Cesar.
You'll be in prison before he can even sit up, if you survive.
Yeah, and who will kill me? Anna loves me. Scorpio's nothing. A petty little bureaucrat. Now I'll outlast them all.
My parents are more than a match for you.
Then why are they Jerry's prisoners while I'm free?
It's true, my parents can't come now. But there's someone else. Someone in Port Charles. And once he figures this out, you're a dead man.
Who's that paragon?
An old friend of mine, actually. And, he does a lot of work on the waterfront. So he looks at this island almost every day, and he's smarter than most people. He picks up on things that other people don't.
Yeah, is that a warning so I can take my precautions?
You won't even see him coming anyway, so it doesn't matter. And when he sees you, he's going to put a bullet in your head.
And what about your parents?
He's come up against Jerry before, so if my parents can't free themselves, he will help. But first, he's gonna take you out.
You seem very confident.
Because he's very good at what he does. You know, it used to make me really sad because I thought he could have done something else with his life instead of becoming a killer. But now I have to say I'm so grateful. After all of this hell that you've put me through and torturing my mother for years and years, finally, Jason is gonna be the one to kill you.
I doubt it.
Well, then you don't know Jason Morgan.
I know him well enough. I killed him after all.
Faison.
Yes, she went to see him at Steinmar at the Supermax near Zurich to question him.
This is starting to make sense. While I was there, Anna had to leave without an explanation. Robert said she was working on a case and wasn't at liberty to discuss the details. And when she came back, I could tell something was off. But Anna said, no, everything is fine, so I just let it go.
Well, it wasn't fine.
Wow, something must have happened at that prison for Anna to take Robert out of the clinic without a word to anyone.
Well, I have to find them. And knowing why she went to see Faison is the key.
Well, Duke knows I went to see Faison. As soon as he finds out about the escape from Steinmauer, he's going to realize I went after Faison, so...
Well, let's hope that Lavery's criminal connections can at least steer him towards Cassadine Island.
That's not fair. He's had nothing to do with organized crime. And he severed all ties to that as soon as he got out from under the Jeromes.
Lavery went legit?
Yeah. Got a job at ELQ.
ELQ, yes. A paragon of corporate honesty.
Well, now he's working for some big media baron, Derek Wells.
Did you say Derek Wells? Did you say that Lavery works for Derek Wells?
Yeah, Duke's his chief of staff. Do you know him?
Heard of him.
And?
Well, it's my turn to get back in pace, so excuse me.
No. What is this?
Nothing. Look,
What?
we're going to be in here for quite a while. Can't we just get along?
Oh, what are you hiding, Robert?
Nothing, baby. I mean, I've been in a coma for 12 months. I'm little more than a vegetable.
You jumped when I said the name Derek Wells. So what do you know about him?
We shouldn't be discussing that in here. It's confined space. It's a testy subject. You've got a bad temper. You might launch around and kick me in the head, and I really wouldn't like that.
Oh, stop it, Robert. Quit stalling. Do you know Derek Wells?
You know him, too. Under another name.
What name?
Julian Jerome.
You're lying. Jason isn't dead. You didn't kill him.
Jason died on Pier 52. I shot him in the back, kicked him in the water. He's the one who never saw me coming.
Jason would not let you get the jump on him.
Well, if you don't believe me, Google it. Poor Jason. Never got to see his son. I ought to pay that boy a visit. He could need a father figure. And little Cesar could need a playmate.
He's not dead. They never found his body.
Well, it's been a year. By now, his corpse has disintegrated.
He can't be dead.
What, just because you need him? I'm sorry, Robin. Sank like a stone. He won't be the one who comes to your rescue. No one will.
All right, thanks, Frisco.
Not good news.
Obrick broke Faison out of Steinmauer. They're still at large.
Are there any leads?
Faison could be anywhere.
All your talk of lethal Morgan. In the end, he was an easy kill.
You just admitted that you shot him in the back.
Well, he was a professional. He should have been a little more careful.
So smug, so pleased with yourself.
No, I'm not.
You murder people and you torture them and you act like it's a joke.
I do not. You said it yourself. Jason was a killer. How does that make him better than me?
Because Jason was my friend.
But he's dead.
And because he made me believe that I had a future when I didn't. And I thought that he would always be there for me when I needed him.
But he's dead, Robin.
You son of a bitch!
So spirited. So willful. So like your mother.
Julian Jerome is dead. We found his body.
I found Julian. He'd been shot, but he wasn't dead.
You told me he was.
When I got to the scene, the EMTs were about to bring him over to the morgue. They discovered he was breathing, so they stabilized him. And then a bunch of international authorities just turned up.
WSB.
They claimed that Julian was in possession of certain information, so he was taken into custody, and I was told to tell everybody that he died.
You were ordered to lie. To everyone, including me.
There's no arguing with the WSB. They're as bad as the DVX.
And the fact that I was grieving Duke at the time, which we then later learned was Jonathan Paget, and you knew that his killer was alive, that didn't trouble you?
I would have been a lot more troubled if you'd known Jerome was alive and then gone off and killed him.
Oh, you were protecting me, I see.
No, I was doing my job, and they're the rules I live by, like it or not.
How did Jerome turn into Derek Wells?
He cut a deal.
Of course he did.
In exchange for the information, he got a new identity, protection, and a new face.
Oh, what? Nicholas will banish me?
It's me you have to worry about, not Nicholas.
We shall see. Oh. How's the saw?
Ben, it's fine.
You big little boy. I like my whiskey at 7.
You all right?
No. Not all right. Faison just told me that he killed Jason, and I just looked it up online, and...
I'm
What?
sorry. I'm
Why
sorry.
didn't you tell me?
Robin, I'm sorry. I didn't think to tell you right away.
So it's true then?
Jason is dead.
Jason Morgan? He was a friend of yours?
Yeah. Way more than a friend. He was the boy with no past, and I was the girl with no future, and he changed all that. He helped me to go on with my life. I mean, he made it possible for me to fall in love with Patrick.
About Patrick.
No, Britt, now's not the time.
If we wait too long, it could be too late for Robin.
Too late for what? What? What are you talking about?
Patrick proposed to Sabrina. Your husband's engaged to be married.
I just hate the fact that Jerome walked away a free man.
Wait a minute, I didn't say that. Now, I've had certain visits with him over the last few years. He's been told to stay out of Port Charles, otherwise he'll be outed. Deal or no deal.
Okay, so probably he felt he was safe when you fell ill, right?
I'm sorry they never got to give you and Lavery more of a warning there.
Yes, so am I, because now Duke is working for the very people that he fought so hard to get out from under.
Look, I have to go. There's people that need to know that Faison's on the loose, like Luke and Felicia.
Of course.
We're gonna find him, okay? If Robert and Anna don't find him first.
Or he's found them.
No, don't do this.
This is not necessary.
Not here.
Hello, Derek. This is Duke Lavery. I'm loath to do this since I've only been on the job for a few days, but something has come up. It's an emergency. I have to go away.